I want to announce to the media and the general public that NFSS over the year have acquired a lot of knowledge from the parenting body in terms of training. We have been trained by the Inspector General of Police under the approval of Nigeria Police Force. Nigeria Police have 12 training schools. We have visited all the training schools under the approval of the Inspector General of Police and certificated. We have been trained by the DSS on intelligence gathering and intelligence coordination. We have intelligence report, intelligence gathering, and classify intelligence. So we have been able to do that as a result of the opportunity that we get from the parenting body, which are the police and the DSS. The military too have also train us on different interagency collaboration and weapon handling. Also, the NSCDC, they have trained us too on how we can protect critical infrastructure that pass across the forest area. The NDLA too have also trained us on how to prevent illicit drugs movement across the forest area, because they told us that 80% of crime committed in Nigeria today, some are under the influence of drugs. And these drugs are being planted within the forest and the bushes, which are our major mandate. So we have collaborated with constituted authority and it has yielded result. In doing our recruitment, we created a strict recruitment process in which before you can be enlisted, 3 people have to sign your form. Number 1 is DPO in your local government, the DSS in your local government, and the traditional institution. We did that so that to prevent criminal being infiltrated into the recruitment processes. And education play a key role, but not in all cases. We also prioritize the level of understanding of applicant understanding of the forest terrain. Before you can be enlisted, you must be able to measure the number of forest reserve in your state. Even though if it is not all, 1 or 2 forest reserve. Like for example, Benue State has 23 local government with 21 forest reserve. You should be able to measure 1 or 2. Like Lagos State have 9 forest reserve with 20 local government. Kano State have 44 local government, at least with about 30 forest reserve. These are the prerequisites for us to consider before you can be enlisted. And we have done that to today, as today. The NFSS, they are metamorphosized from Community Hunter Association to Hunter Council to Nigeria Hunter and Forest Security, and finally to NFSS, has covered 8,809 wards that we have in Nigeria to make it a local-based security agency. So these have been our achievements so far. And this building we are, to the glory of God, under the leadership of National Headquarters, was purchased few years ago, 5 years ago. Is now our National Headquarters, because we believe before you can dominate your area, you must be traceable. And part of what we should do for us to be traceable is to have a structure of our home. And I want to announce to the general public that our 10 years anniversary is coming up. By April this year, will be 10 years in existence. Because of chain of activities, we may not be able to do it. But we are doing it by June 9, June 11, and June 13 of this year, when we invite the media to also tell you what we have, our success story. We are working currently now with 70 states in Nigeria. Sokoto, we are working with Sokoto, we are working with Kogi, we are working with Borno, we are working with Adamawa, Lagos, Osun, and many other states that we already have a collaborative approval with them. And as part of our effort, We believe some of our members that used to go on operation, some of them used to sustain injury. And we believe by the time we send them to public hospital, they will be looking for police report. And some of them dying in the process. So we not even have money. So that because it's under voluntary, all this thing is safe on our own. We want to announce to the to this esteemed media crew and the general public that the NFSS National Headquarters has purchased another land for the building of National NFSS Hospital, which will enable our member to have easy access to modern day medical services, especially those that sustain injury in the course of operation. And lastly, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the Mr. President and the National Security Advisor for seeing beyond what we have seen, because we have been doing this when there was nothing at stake. But since Mr. President have seen what we did not see, and they have given approval on forest security, we really appreciate the level of coordination and support we are getting from the National Security Advisor, from the Inspector General of Police, from the Director General of DSS. They have been wonderful. They have been very supportive. They have taken us as their baby, as their children, and we are where we are today. We got what we have gotten today as a result of their support. We appreciate. And I want to throw this: what we are facing today as Nigeria did not start under this administration. It's an inherited threat or battle. Number one threat, number one factor is the post-Gaddafi death. When Gaddafi was in power, I do say it, that he recruited Turek soldiers from 7 different countries, from Sudan, from Mali, from Niger, from Chad. And not this, some of these people, they have neighboring border with Nigeria. When Gaddafi died, what become of the hope of these people? That is why you see some of them litter all over the Sahel Africa, West Africa, causing issues. But I'm expecting what the previous administration supposed to have done since 1999 is what Mr. President is doing now. Nigeria need to give it to Mr. President. He have done well. We should be patient and be supportive. Very soon, this war will be won by Nigeria. Mr. President, all over the media, he said he's determined that this must be a one battle. And with the support of general public Nigeria, I believe Mr. President, NSA, and all the service chief, with our support as a grassroots security, we are going to win the battle. Thank you. God bless you. We cannot dictate for federal government. Federal government have the directive. Okay, NFSS occupy state police, occupy the forest, whatever. They are the one, because I say we don't need forest, we don't need state police. The reason why we are clamoring for state policing or community policing is because of the constant attack within the community. But with the coming up of NFSS that cover 8,809 ward, 774 local government, 36 states including FCT, we have answered the word of community policing. What we need is for us to be recognized by law, empowered by the upper house in terms of modern day security gadgets. Because we have the advantage. And let me tell you, NFSS are being derived from 3 or 4 major principal stakeholders. Number one, farmer, youth leader, hunters, and forest experts. So you must be able to know the interconnectivities of all the forest lane within your area. With that, do we need community policing? Do you need state policing? We have answered that one. All what we need is for us to be regularized, recognized. So anytime, because some of our officers, they have wife, they have children. By the time they are working, no compensation. It will not embolden their morale. But if they know what we are doing today is known by the government, it will burden their spirit. Their spirit will be rejuvenated so they can take the battle to the criminal within their head out. We are an organization, but we report to leaders. Definitely, the National Security Advisor is on top of the agenda. Security issues need thorough vetting, and bureaucratic processes are ongoing to make sure that our coming to national security is on complementary and supportive role, not to cause another nuisance. So that the arrangement is ongoing. But very soon, Nigeria will see what the leadership are doing. And also on the interim in our little capacity, I told you we are working out now with the consulted authority. We are working with with about 17 states in Nigeria on intelligence gathering. Since we are not yet autonomous, some of the report story you are seeing, we can collaborate with the police or military now to go and crack down criminal den, and we go to media. We have to allow our leader to go and do it, because police is the parenting, is the father of security in Nigeria. And the military, you can't go and tell them that you allow them to report to media. But I want to tell you, our men have been working. We have been working.
Exactly that. We actually answer.
We are the one that went with the military, navigated the forest. We are the one that, the first day of that attack, 17 of the students were recovered by NFSS. The one that took place about 2 weeks ago in Kogi State, when some kidnapper kidnap victim from all these travelers in the motor. We are the one that went after them. We even lost one of our officers in that process, because this viper, the snake, that whenever it bites, within 5 minutes, the person is dead, bite one of our officers. And it's during the awesome, when blood has already circulated. Before he was rushed to hospital, he's dead on arrival. So it has been as one of the reasons why we want to use 10 years anniversary to launch National Hospital for NFSS. By the time government take over, this building belong to government, the hospital belong to government. So what we are doing is to let people know that Mr. President cannot do it alone. We have to coagulate our effort to be a collective rescue mission that Nigeria must be safe.